Welcome back to Roa. Welcome back to the F dining bar. They said the factory was working and no use making weapons. So you know what they did? Stupid bastards shut the whole thing down. What am I supposed to do now? Good to see you again, Almina. Alyssa, is that you? Didn't know you were back in Roa. What a pleasure to see you again, where you're going to want to be careful. Things are generally peaceful in here, but you want to wind up with the army after you like we are Angelica. Provincial armies after Angelica? Somehow I'm not surprised. Oh wait, you wouldn't happen to have any idea where she might be? Very not, but I do a whispering from time to time, but nothing worth passing on to just yet. Where are you anyway? You got sweet blue and mellow stew, which I will buy 2 of. I could buy more than 2. I'll buy 1 of those. I'll buy 2 of those. We can't afford more than 2, annoyingly. What am I supposed to do now? For going against the orders, the only thing in my future is instant emotion. Your place like that too, huh? We're under the chairman's direct control, which means they're not exactly our biggest fans. They heard all about the 4th Development Division getting all its projects frozen. Time for a drink. Steel rusts and falls apart over time. Fitting when the city heavily relies on steel production would eventually do the same. When that day comes and it falls apart completely, the bar stays open. President Schmidt has finally returned to the Institute. Only that is looking for something new to research too. My condolences to anyone forced to help with that when in a world of pain. Yeah, I remember my midnight rendezvous with the icy maiden in here. Next up we got the residents. I remember one of them actually lived here. My younger brother's fiancée is staying with us for now. Perfectly fine by me, of course. I mean, she's going to be part of our family one day. Oh my, if it isn't Class 7. Instructor Mary? Still hanging in there, huh? Instructor Sarah, you're here too. Can't believe my eyes. This all feels like a wonderful dream. If it is, I don't want to be woken up. Managed to play Trista with a number of students until a while ago, and together we made our way here. Been staying at Mint's house ever since. Not sure where she is right now. We were together at one point, and look, she was gone. Yeah, she mentioned that. There's no need to worry about her, she'll be flying around Merciful, but courageous. Really? That's fantastic news. Alright, Russ, thank you so much. Wait, what are you doing here in the first place? Well, I see. It's hard to avoid unpleasant rumours about the Marquise and family. I'm sending Angelica for a while either. I just hope she's alright. Probably get the back looking for views. Now please accuse us. Something new here. Entrance to the underground passage. We might need to use that at some point. Hey kid. Well, sounds of things, Soldat parts are being made here in Boa. But every piece of information related to them is confidential. People working on those parts don't even know what they're making. It's so sad when it comes to this. People here live to make things. This is just depressing. I really hope Angelica's alright. No wait, Lady Angelica will never give up. She's fine. Going on with church, the cathedral, whatever. Okay. I'll go in here first, see what's in here. There he is. I didn't resist to start working here the other day. Always a bit strange having someone new relying on me all of a sudden.
I'm pleased to hear that everything seems to be going well for you.
I'm intrigued that this is a spoken cutscene.
I believe it was the goddess's guidance that brought you here after all. I may be limited in what I can do to aid you, but know that you have my full support.
Thank you, Father. I will keep striving to do everything I can. Now, if you'll excuse me.
That's her. Yeah, that's definitely Angelica.
Welcome to Ruhr Cathedral. Have you all come to pray for the goddess's guidance?
Strange. I've never seen her around here before.
I guess she must be new. Kind of an odd time to take your vows as a sister, huh?
True. I guess the church may be working on its own independent initiatives to bring the war to an end.
I suppose. The church has its own vast network of connections I can call on.
That's very possible.
It's also very possible that was actually, our dear friend. I could head back to the office, but why? It's not there's anything to do there. I'm so bored. We're trying to aid others in whatever ways we can. Oh my, if it isn't Glissa. Was expected to see you return at a time like this. Are you sure it's alright for you to be walking around in public? Can I see that cathedral hasn't changed much in the cathedral? Ah, you must be referring to the Sister Quell. As I understand it, it seems an odd time for a new sister to join us, which is something of a special case. We're taking care of her for the time being. Should you ever require our aid, you needn't hesitate for a moment to ask it. The church never abandons those in need. Sister Quell, huh? Who left the church without so much as a word. And there's literally no point in going down there because there's nothing down there anyway. Only one place to go now is the airport. Who are you? And it sucks to be out of work. What are you going to do?
Been a while since we were last in Ruhr Airport.
Yeah, not since our field study here.
Okay. Oh, it's not a bustling place it used to be. It's a shame. Hello there, Beastman Airlines has just arrived. We plan to board it. I suggest you purchase tickets as soon as possible. Yeah, I know we're at the airport. I think it's the same airline we boarded back in Berahard? Might be. Not quite we'll put effort to put an end to air travel. I don't see a Lusitania around here anywhere. No, that comes as a surprise. Why does that same name sound familiar? Sue's luxury passenger liner built in a third factory. One of the company's most famous creations. What I've heard, it was seized by Reliance. Worse yet, Duke KN supposedly make it his personal ship too. Looks like the rumours might actually be true. Stands to reason that might be if he only airship big enough for his ego. He probably wouldn't have dared if the chairman was still in rightful position. Well, aside from now, we should look around. We might be able to find something useful. Who are you? This platform's the exclusive use of the Noble Alliance right now. We get those high-ranking guys showing up out of nowhere demanding to land all the time. Oh, Vicky, where are you? I know it's supposed to be somewhere in Roa, but I gotta hope and find any clues where you've gone. Playing here was so much fun. I came to Aurora to sight to see my grandson. Aren't you a student from Force? Oh, good to see you again. I'm Peyton, remember? I was a mechanic of wages for a while. I planned on heading back to LeBeau, but that didn't really work out. I still want to get back there as soon as I can, but just I figure out how I'm working at the airport. It's nice to see Peyton again. Looks like there's nothing left to do here.
We're not getting anywhere.
Not getting anywhere.
Especially when the Alliance has the city so completely under control.
That's for sure. Wandering around's given us a lot of information, but none of it actually relates to why we're here. Could there be something we're missing? I can't imagine you're getting a call from someone on the Courageous either. There's no way they're within call.
Well, only one way to find out. Hello?
Is that you, Elisa? It's Yuna. How have you been?
Yuna, what a pleasant surprise. I'm doing just fine.
Me too. But more to the point, I realize this is a bit sudden, but could you come meet me at the diner? We've got something really important to...
If it's that important, we tried visiting the diner earlier, actually, but the door was locked. Hold on.
I'll tell you that when I see you. Anyway,
Interesting.
Wait, hold on. She hung up on...
She a friend of you?
That's right. She told me she has something important. She wants us to meet her at Devon's...
It's not like we've got any bet. Let's head on.
Yeah, might as well do that. I remember Donna, I tried to go in there and it didn't let me. So to Donna I go.
Well, it's open. Yuna, Devon!
oh, there you are. It's open.
Well, if...
Thanks.
Interesting.
Yuna! Devon's!
Hey there, Elisa. I see you've got your friends with you.
Oh, I've missed you, Elisa. I'm so happy to see you're all right.
Yeah, same here.
This is a bit more calm than I expected to
So,
see.
what was it that you wanted to talk to me?
Oh, you know.
Please, allow me to explain.
Yes, Angelica.
I've been eagerly anticipating your arrival, Class VII.
A sister? Wait, didn't we just meet you back in the cathedral? What brings you here?
Wait a second. You sound a lot like... Are you... You couldn't be.
Oh, but I am.
Angelica?
Oh, hey, guys. I sure wasn't expecting you to come all the way out here after our talk.
I did wonder whether it might be you, but I'm still shocked I was right.
I never would have expected to find you in that getup of all things. You're the last person I picture when I think sister, so the thought never even crossed my mind.
Then my disguise worked even better than I thought it would. Finally, all that crap that got drilled into my head on how to be a lady while growing up came in handy.
I suppose that's one way to put it to good use.
Moving right along. What made you disguise yourself in the first place?
I suspect trying to get away from the bad guys.
Oh, I'll explain that while I'm bringing you up to speed on everything else. Devance, you mind bringing out some hot drinks for us?
Sure thing.
Yeah, the Queen of Debauchery as a sister. So that's how you ended up coming here. Should have known telling you guys would have done the opposite of what I wanted you to do. What else do you think I could do? You couldn't just ignore it. What if you're in trouble? The situation here is even worse than I thought it could be too. Heimdallr Wagner seems to have completely taken control of the company. I'm afraid so. About half the factories in town have been shut down. Ones still active are being used to make arms more like for a noble alliance. Word is they're using to make soldats too. But people here appear to be increasingly unhappy with nobility too. Do you guys run away from home because you wanted to try and do something about it? Basically, yeah. I'm a daughter of a family who rules this province. Figured I've got to try and do something. Right now, I'm in the middle of gathering supporters of a provincial army in the city. Two of which are advanced and Una. Knowing you've supported of a provincial army is encouraging. Wait, is that soldier allowed us to come in town, one of them? You got it. Must have noticed you were friends of mine and decided to let you through. That said, I don't know that many supporters of the army. Most are still loyal to my father. And surprising as it might be, my father feels kind of guilty about the occupation of Heimdallr. He does? That really is a surprise. He's part of the 4 great houses, so I assumed he was in favour of the stuff. He's no fan of the reformists, but his loyalty to his majesty is genuine. Guess it's just one example of how the alliance isn't totally united from within. Just before I left home, we ended up getting into a big argument. Right in the middle of it, he shouted, "If you're so damn sure you're right, prove it to me with brute force!" Not sure how to respond to that. Sounds like a real macho guy for a noble. Still, if he's willing to listen that way, must be has doubts about what the alliance is doing, right? That's what I figure. Anyway, right now, he's taking command of the army over at Schwarzdrach barrier. Meanwhile, a few soldiers there are waiting for my word to act. We've got a few armoured cars and soldats available to us as well. When time comes, I intend to give my father exactly what he wants. I'll beat my way into him. As you can see, there's not really much you can do. It's between me and my father, it's a Wagner family issue. I might be care enough to come all the way here, but would you mind leaving this to me? But you really want to do this all alone now, huh? I'm afraid I can't do that. This isn't just a Wagner family issue. Roa, and above else, the Rhineford Company both just as involved. Maybe we could argue it has nothing to do with my classmates, but has everything to do with me. Yeah, I guess so. You want to settle things with your father with your own hands, and I want to rescue my mother with mine. So please, Angelica, won't you let me help you? Wow, you're really something, Alyssa. We couldn't possibly sit idly by, not with Roa as it is, and your mother being held captive, Alyssa. We come all the way out here, we might as well do something. Alyssa's mum did a lot during our field today here, and it's time to return the favour. You're sure? Besides, not only did we receive plenty of help from your mother, Alyssa, but you helped us too, Angelica. You helped us to the point of angering your father and getting his spell from your academy, remember? Can't you give us a chance to pay you back? Me getting poured out of force wasn't your fault at all. I just wanted to rebel against father and I paid a price for it. Not anything I say will dissuade you from now we made up my mind, so I know how you guys work. It's okay. Yeah, I'll be happy to have your help. Let's settle things with my father, rescue Arena, put things back to normal in Roa. Together. Right. After a few pleading words, Angelica accepted Class VII's assistance. The matter now settled, they reported back to Toa and were courageous. Thank goodness, I'm so glad you're able to meet up with you, Angie. Angie, just what are you wearing? Make her a pretty hot sister, don't I? I'm glad I got the chance to show you my perfect host of very beautiful disguise. Oh, for the love of Eidos. Anyway, we're going to stay and help Angelica for what she's been doing. We should be able to free Roa from the Alliance's control. Okay, we'll do what we can to support you from here. Do you know where the chairman is, then? Actually, hold on. Didn't you say you found out where she's being held, Angelica? Oh yeah, I haven't told you yet, have I? She's up in Miss Sash and Iron Mine. More specifically, she's on board the Eisengraf that's currently stopped in the freight station. I'm going to show you the way once we get out there. The Eisengraf. We last saw it on our way to Guelia Fortress, did we not? It sees by the Alliance and my uncle decided it is to play with. It's pretty ritzy on the inside and she's not being treated all that badly. The real problem is the security. It's all being handled by Jaegers. I know what you mean. I doubt it's Zeno and Leo at least. Plus the Northern Jaegers are being employed by the Queensland province. I don't think it's them either. From what I've heard, Director Heimdallr is never able to look my mother in the eye. You can tell he wants her to as far away as possible. but since there's limiting how far we can actually go, he's put her there. If that's what you're saying is right. Once we rescue Mother, regaining control of the company shouldn't be so difficult. Yep, rescuing Mom is going to be the hard part. Everything from there should be downhill. That means you won't have to worry about her being used hostage against you. Plus you'll be able to focus on the things at the Schwartz Rock barrier, without needing to worry about things in Roa. Sounds like we're good to go. Just review the operation one more time. First, go to the Iron Mine and free Arena. Second, rescue Wineford Company's headquarters and my uncle, place him under arrest. Third, head to the Schwartz Rock barrier and settle things. That's a lot to do, we're going to need to be quick about it. We don't want to give Marquis time to come before us so we can go to him. Yeah, we're going to need to make sure we got all we need before starting out. Once we start, there's no turning back. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's get ready to head to the mine. Hey! Angelica's Master Quartz. Emblem has a new special effect. Regardless of what it would have been, all battles randomly have a chance of becoming triple advantages. Interesting. Angie, what you like? Emblem. Now I'm going to investigate her while I'm off camera, and I'll join me next time. Until then, bye bye.